Hello, it's Leslie. Welcome back to the Sewing Circle. I'm so glad you're here and thank you for taking time to join me today. Today we're doing a little review of the dress I have on. It's the Coralie Alabama dress. And I am not sure if I'm saying it right, but I will pop it up here. It is a pattern that I got in Santa Cruz at Heart Fabric. And I've got the pattern, I got the fabric there when I had my trip earlier this summer with my hubby. Now, I am not sure about this dress. I just put it on for my husband because I was getting ready to make this video, and I told him I'm not very pleased with it, and he thought that it was a very big win. So I want to show you a few things before I take it back to the sewing room and work on some problem areas. So one of the things I'm noticing with this pattern is it was really easy to follow the directions. It was really easy to put together. I did have a few issues with some of the darting is kind of that dart that's shaped like this because the darting goes here and on down into the skirt. Now these are two separate pieces and you line up the darts later after you put them in as you apply the skirt to. This pattern had the option to put piping right here on the bust area, but I noted and you can see that it hits me mid bust. It's not down under, and I do get this problem a lot. Thankfully, through the American Sewing Guild, I am in a new group called Fit Fun where I'm going to learn a little bit more on how to get these patterns to fit my body. Now, there are some fitting issues. I sized according to what the shop owner told me based off my measurements. The shop owner, Heart Fabric, looked at the pattern. It's in a different language, and so it's not really clear what size you would use, but I took a risk because I just thought this is just a lovely shift dress that would be so fun for the summertime, and then we could throw on a cardigan or a little jacket over it even for the winter. So some of the other issues are you have this V and there's a placket that goes all the way around inside. I have interfacing on, and I don't know why, but the center front seam comes up so far and then the placket is involved. That placket fitting, it just seems a little bit low for me. I don't like that it's exposing me and that it's just kind of flopping open. Now, if you look at the model in the picture from the pattern book, it does seem like it does flop open a little bit. So my plan is to create a little triangle piece that I'm going to apply underneath and just top stitch right here and see how that looks, just to kind of hold it closed more and not have it be flopping around. The other fit issue is I had to make it big enough to fit here, but in so doing I have a lot of excess fabric in the armhole. So I don't know if I can take it up maybe a little bit at the shoulder to fix that problem. I don't know. I'm going to have to take it up and take the interfacing up with it. The other problem I had was in the back. It did get a little bit tight right through the back, right through here. So I ended up adding these strips of fabric on each side before putting in the zipper. Now, once I got the zipper in and tried it on, when I went to take it off, I realized that the neck opening is so big that you don't even need to undo your zipper. So I don't know why we have a zipper in this. I don't know if once I put a little piece in here, if it'll be harder for me to get it off and on, but currently it just goes right up over my head easily. Now, I'm going to take it into the sewing room and see what I can do about this little spot here. I might sew some little snaps and like some little straps with snaps to hold it up on my shoulders, because as you can see it keeps wanting to fall off, but maybe tightening my shoulders will take care of that slide, so I won't need to do that. So I'm gonna go work on it a little bit and see what I can do. This beautiful fabric is rayon. I love it. I love the colors. I love the feel of it. It feels really fresh. It sews up so crisp. So yeah, I don't know if any of you have tried this pattern. It does have the option to have sleeves. So I think that would be a nice option for in the winter time here coming up. Fall and winter would be nice to make one with some long sleeves. Well, hi guys. I just got done spending about 3 hours in the sewing trailer, ripping out and putting back together this beautiful dress. This is the Alabama dress by Coralie Bijasson. It's how I'm saying it. And this is the link, and I will attach the link below for you. This is the silhouette of what we've been working with. You can see this is the view I did with the high and low front and back bodice, no sleeves. Really, they're all made the same except the option of sleeves or no sleeves. So this is how the sizing on it looks. You can see it's a little bit complicated because it's done in different measurements, and I wasn't really clear, like I said before, what size I needed. But I did some adjustments. And so the adjustments I did since the last video is, you know, we were talking about taking up the shoulders, but I didn't really like that idea. I really wanted it to be fitted, not just lifted. So what I did is I went ahead, while I still had the dress on, I was messing around and I decided to pin a dart right here. I remember some other dresses I had that required a dart here. This brings the number of darts sewn into this dress to 10 separate darts. But it made such a better fit for me. And in a minute, I will walk around so you can see. I also removed the excess fabric that I had put 2 strips of fabric down the middle and then the zipper because I was afraid this was going to be too tight, but I found that it was really puckering all through the back. So I went ahead and took it out and then just put the zipper in. You can see we have a nice The other thing I did was I went ahead and took up this seam. Now there was a seam that went to the bottom of the cutout. I just folded in the cutout and I went all the way up. These are the adjustments I made. Let me know what you think.